Anyways, I don't know if I've ever talked about this. I may have, but I haven't done it recently, so bear with me. I want to talk about this. There was an incident that took place at the private school, and I want to discuss this because, well, I got out of the shower today and I was blow drying my hair, and when I'm sitting there blow drying my hair, I think of things, and this came to me today, and I want to talk about it. Apparently there was how do I want to word it? A situation, which ironically really didn't involve me. I was more of the third party. And really, because usually whenever something bad happened, everybody's, who's Pete? You know, he's always in the middle of shit. And I'm always in the middle of shit. Which, yes, I was always in the middle of stuff. But it was kind of one of those things when I wasn't, I kind of liked the benefit of the doubt. Well, in this case, I sort of set something up. I'm not even really sure how to describe it, but I set it up, and it kind of like the dominoes fell proper, and there was this big, cataclysmic explosion in space that just blew everything all to hell. And I want to talk about it. And I'm not really sure where to start. Basically, the players here were Pastor Simmons and Robert Kilgore. Now, there was this particular line that I'm actually quite fond of, because my initial, and this is why I'm fond of it, because my initial meaning of it wasn't malicious. It turned into something that was malicious through no fault of my own. So let me just talk about this. And forgive my voice. I just woke up. I took a shower. I just woke up. So anyways, Pastor Simmons had just gotten married. I can't remember if it was the weekend before or like that Monday. Like he got married on Saturday and it was that Monday. Actually, I think it was like he got married on that weekend and then it was that Monday. That next school day, or whatever the hell it was. Like, he had just gotten married hours. It could have been like a week. It could have been a week's time. I don't remember. But I think it was like right... I mean, literally, they were within hours of tying the knot. Now, well, no, let me back up. Those who know Pastor Simmons knows he drives like a maniac. So, as Robert and I are standing outside the door, it's probably wintertime, by the way, freezing our ass off, which I never understood why they left the kids outdoors. I don't see stupid union rules or whatever it was, teacher union rules, or what the fuck it is, but they're too lazy to go in the door. And this happened in Camden too. I don't think that applied for RCCS. I think they were just being pricks, but maybe it does. I don't know. It's irrelevant. We were standing outside. It was cold. And, Robert and I are standing next to each other talking. We're out there by that shitty little wooden plank walkway they had out there. And they had just gotten those reserved parking signs that, like, somebody made really shittily. Reserved for pastor. Those. Well, he comes barreling in like a bat out of hell. And if you got a picture, the little shoehorn driveway. He comes in, he's doing like 90 through there, okay? Like if a little kid had run out, they'd all be dead. Okay? And he like screeched to a halt, and he's like, you can see through the windshield his little stash, and there's a smile on the teeth, and he's like, hey, like you can hear him, you can hear his enthusiasm. Let's put it that way. He ain't saying nothing, but you can see it, you can hear it, you can feel it. You could feel it as he's coming down the road. He's excited. He just got married. He's all excited. Whatever. Now, when I saw this site, because you got a picture, we're looking at it as he's driving toward us. He's like going to park like right next to us. Right next to that little wooden plank. We're on the wooden plank at the edge. At the end, like toward the driveway. He's coming up toward us. He's like literally driving like right next to us. He's gonna park right next to us. And it was common knowledge that they had just gotten married. And I looked at Robert. I looked in the car, and all I see is him. And I was completely dumbfounded that he and his new wife didn't show up together. So I said to Robert, "Where's his wife? In the trunk?" Now, what I meant by that was there's no other place for her to be. That was implied. I was surprised they didn't show up together. Where else could she be? Not that, oh, maybe she's not coming in today. Maybe she's coming in later with another vehicle. And I was just surprised that they weren't together. Nothing out of the ordinary with that. Not like, oh, did he, nothing crazy. Okay. My initial meaning of that term, "Where's his wife? In the trunk," simply meant there's no other place she could be. I mean, again, they had just gotten married hours prior. So I was dumbfounded that they weren't together. Like every waking minute, Well, I say this to Robert. Now, Pastor Simmons had just pulled in. He's like right next to us. Okay, and if he had listened quietly, he probably could have heard us. And I said that to Robert. Now Robert's laughing at what I just said. Now, I don't know if he took it. I don't know how Robert took it. That's the thing. I don't know how he took what I said. But my intent was not to be like, oh, he just killed his new wife and stuffed her in the trunk. That's not what I meant. Okay, that was the furthest thing from my mind. Okay. Well, Robert repeats what I just said. He's looking at him. I remember Robert's dumb little smile. He's got this big ass smile, and it's like it's one of those smiles that it's so big that you gotta squint because the cheeks just puff right up around your face. It's kind of like what's his name there? The Grinch. When he smiles and his smile just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's kind of one of those things, but not like creepy. Well, it's creepy, but not in a different way. Okay, not like a comedic sort of way where the smile just keeps going. His stops eventually, but it's just it like squints his little eyes. I remember his eyes little squinting, and his little smile. And he's like, "Yeah, where's your wife? In the trunk?" And I don't remember seeing Robert much after that because I don't know if Pastor Simmons thought Robert was saying, "Did you kill your new wife and stuff her in the trunk?" kind of a thing. I don't know if that was intended. It was what Pastor Simmons thought his intention was for saying that. Mine was pure. Honest to God, I didn't mean anything malicious by it. It was just, like I said, one of those things where there's no other place for her to be. She couldn't be anywhere else. If she was with him, there's only one place she could be, riding in the trunk. Okay. Now, again, I meant absolutely nothing by that. It was just a simple passing comment that was funny at the moment. You had to see it. You had to visualize it. It was nothing... like, oh my God, those people sodomize small donkeys or something. There's nothing disparaging at all. It was just... But like I said, I don't remember seeing Robert much after that. Actually, I don't think I've seen Robert since then, actually. Actually, that's true. I don't think I've seen him since then. because Pastor Simmons took him in right directly into the office, and I don't think he made the day. I think he went home early after making that comment. And again, like I said, the comment was not meant to be horrid and vicious. It just sort of morphed into this monster that destroyed poor Robert's RCCS schooling career. I don't know what the hell happened, but it was there and it destroyed everything in its wake. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about that because it was just something I was thinking about, and I got laughing over